Hello, Leo. This is your December 2019. So, Leo, the first card that we have for you, it comes up to the Two of Swords. When we speak about the Two of Swords, this definitely could be choices, decisions, difficult choices and decisions. It also may be a stalemate. So, depending on how it relates to you and your situation, what we're going to talk about is the meaning of the Two of Swords. And looking here at the card, the Two of Swords symbolizes the confusion that we face when we are forced to make difficult choices, okay? So you may know that you're caught up in a situation right now, and you may know that that situation is not good for you. You may know that that person that you're with is not good for you. Or you may know that job is not the right fit for you. Whatever it is. But either way, this is telling me that right now, for a lot of you Leos, you are definitely being faced or forced to look at a particular situation. You're also going to be forced, your hand will be forced to make a difficult decision. If you do not make this decision, you are going to deal with a tower moment. I'm going to tell you that now. So either you're going to do it voluntarily, or the universe is going to take care of it for you. In the Two Swords card, you see that there is a woman seated, right? And this woman is blindfolded. She's holding a sword in each of her hands. And in the background, there is a sea surrounded by crags and rocks that serve as an obstacle for any vessels or ships to get through. So it's stalling progress. They'll have to go around them. So it's creating speed bumps for you. It's creating roadblocks for you. You may get, you may be trying out for something and get the answer no, 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 no for quite a while. And then all of a sudden, you're going to get a yes. But you have to persevere. You must continue to push through. This woman in the card, being blindfolded, represents a situation which prevents her from seeing both the problem and the solution with clarity. So this woman is feeling like she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know how to make a decision. She doesn't know how to differentiate between a positive and a negative, or between the two sides, or between the two people. Maybe this is about a third-party situation. Maybe there's somebody that has to make a decision. This isn't you, then this could be your partner, needing to make a decision between two. Okay? Also, it speaks about having two choices that lead to two different directions. Okay? They are mutually exclusive to one another. And this could talk about, like I said before, a stalemate, which means that the problem should be addressed with a logical and rational thinking. So you must use logical and rational thinking. Now, the moon positioned on the right side of the card signifies that it may signify a role of illusions or deception in the difficulty that this person, meaning you or your partner, has to make with the decisions. It could definitely be talking about the difficulty having to make that decision. It also, if you look very carefully, with the moon positioned on the right side of the card, may signify the role, again, of indecisiveness, okay? Somebody's not knowing what direction to take. That's pretty much the way it goes. Just, you don't know which direction to take. And that can be not even just overwhelming, but also upsetting, right? Because you're just feeling kind of stuck. And that's what it feels like. You're just feeling kind of stuck. So then when we talk about the next card that you have up, which is going to be the Eight of Wands. And with the Eight of Wands is rapid action, rapid movement, quick decisions. Be careful, okay? Because when I spoke before about having to make a choice or decision, be careful. This is saying it's going to be a rapid decision maybe. So be careful, okay? Be careful of movement. It's definitely talking about movement. So you may be coming back and forth. You may be going somewhere. You may be taking a short trip. Also, too, with the Eight of Wands, it's fast. Something fast. with the Eight of Wands, we're going to talk about this card in particular, talking about 8 flying staves, okay? Or spears, right? You got spheres here. 8 flying staves that appear as if they are being suspended in midair. Some may look at them as wands that are blossoming, that are traveling at a maximum speed, maybe moving forward. Maybe things are growing. Maybe you're growing. Maybe you're moving up into a better position. For some, the background where they travel is a clear sky, which represents that there is likely nothing that's going to stand in your way of getting to your destiny or getting where you need to be. Also, it shows a majestic landscape with a river, if you look closely. Right? You ever notice the river at the bottom of this with the stream? The water's breathing life into the image. The wands also appear like they are about to land, which signals the end of a long journey. So what I can say for you, Leos, is you have been on a very extensive journey, a life lesson, so to speak. You have been through many ups and downs, trials and tribulations. But this is definitely speaking about with the river and the water, illuminating here. It's showing that the end is near, meaning the end of this long journey. Means finally relief is coming. Okay, relief is definitely on the way. Now we also, the last card that I drew for you guys happens to be the Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups, this could definitely be somebody sharing something with you. Unity, partnership, correction, or a connection, sorry. With the connection, I definitely feel that this card shows the image of a man and a woman that are exchanging their cups in a ceremony. It's a symbol of Hermes and Capricorn is in between, which is often related to negotiations, trades, cosmic energy, protection, proper conduct, and duality. The Two of Cups refers to something quite positive, for it is one of the most auspicious cards in the tarot for relationships, whether it be romantic, business, or otherwise. It suggests how a new partnership is in the works and will be created within balance and respect and honor. So whether this is a relationship that's coming for you, Leo, or this is a new job, a career offer, but it is definitely showing that it is creatively going to be constructed with balance, with respect and honor. Above the carcass is I think they call it a chimera, which symbolizes fire and passion. It also governs the partnership, okay? So what I can tell you is that there is definitely a duality coming here, a connection of two. The Two Cups is an indication of partnership. And this is built on the union of forces, a strong connection, and balanced and equal partnerships. This exchange could also be in reference to working with somebody to build a business. This also may have to do with your fate, where your love and history, where your love is going to blossom into because of the honesty and the respect and the honor that's coming. This party also can suggest that each party's emotions are intertwined with the others. And each participant's feelings have profound effects on the other person, meaning the way they think, the way they act, the way they respond affects you, and vice versa. This is definitely indicating a strong pair, a strong couple, with a lot of energy. Also talking about the joy of two becoming one. So this is really good news for you, Leo. This is talking about you and somebody else becoming one union, okay? So no longer are you going to live two separate lives or do two separate things. It's like you're going to come together, maybe even under one roof. You may be moving in together in the month of December. You may be getting together, creating that union. You may be getting engaged, or you may be even getting an offer of marriage. So it looks pretty good for Leos, again, for this month of December. I can also tell you that Leos, you have accomplished many things in your goal sets. I also feel like you may have changed up your goals even recently, deciding that maybe you thought this was a priority and this was important, but now you've come to something else and you've put something else in its place. You made something else feel like it has more precedence over the other. It does feel like there is balance coming here, as well as cosmic blessings, I should say. Now, Leos, you may have been doing some short travel back and forth. You may have been doing some visiting, spending time either with friends or even going back home to family, something of that nature. You may have recently just had a gathering, so to speak, or a reconnection with either a past partner or family members, somebody who may be at a distance from you. But I do feel like there is going to be a lot of balance coming up here. There's going to be a lot of energy. There's going to be a lot of success. There's going to be a lot of gain. I don't see any losses in the month of December for you, Leo. I don't see any losses. But what I do see is a lot of financial gain. I also see you getting things lined up and put together. It's also showing me you may be making a purchase of a new vehicle or a new home, because it's a very important purchase. This purchase shows that either you're needing transportation or you're needing a new home closer to your employment, or there's a reason for that new home. You need to be closer to something, whether it's closer to a family member, whether it's closer to your partner's house, whether it's closer to, again, job comes up really strong, really strong. There's also going to be an opportunity here, again, speaking about the Two of Cups. Two of Cups can also represent, I think, water, right? So you may be dealing, even though you're a fire sign, you may be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. It's also speaking about with this partnership and this unity. For some of you, there previously may have been some imbalance. There may have been some broken communication, a lot of tension, frustration, exhaustion. All that seems like it was in the recent past. But something's coming towards you now, which is going to erase all that damage and bring better things towards you. So be prepared for that, okay? Everything that you dealt with recently is not going to be the same. Things are going to change up. They are in the middle of changing now, okay? Things are being placed right in front of you and you don't even see it yet, but the universe is trying to line things up so that you can be stronger, so that you can overcome the obstacles quicker. When I spoke about having roadblocks or having detours or delays even, expect that. Expect that, because you're not going to get instant gratification. You're not going to get that partner you've been waiting for to come back in 2 seconds. Okay? So definitely be careful of that. But there is definitely balance showing up here, and there is a lot of energy for you. I also see that love is in the air, and it is coming towards you very quickly. So you are not going to be alone. I don't see the holidays showing you spending them alone. Now, does that mean that it is your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or whatever coming back, or your wife or your husband? Not necessarily. It could mean that you're going to be with family members. It could mean that you're going to be with close friends. It could mean a whole lot of different things. But for some of you, it could mean you're going to be with your partner. It could. I can't rule that out. What I hear from my grandmother is that for fire signs, open up your heart and allow the truth to be told. No matter what it costs, allow the truth to be told. Either somebody to tell you the truth, and don't speak until they're finished. Don't comment. Don't say anything. Just listen. Or if it's you that needs to speak that truth, then you need to do that as soon as possible. Because there is definitely an opportunity here for you to have a union, to join as one, to stop being lonely or being by yourself. So there is better things coming. So stay tuned, stay strong. And remember, this December is setting you up for what's coming for the new year. So you must find your balance. You must find the courage and strength to listen carefully without passing judgment. Hear them out completely. Hear the whole thing that they're saying. And then this will make more sense to you. Much, much more sense. So, with that being said, this is going to be fire signs, December. Not a whole lot of information here right now. I will try to get the mid-month out to you to see what we can do, to see how we can get some more details. Because I'm not feeling like this is quite enough. I will be doing a psychic message for fire signs coming up very soon for the month of December.